Your boy's throat is fucked beyond comprehension. But I still wanted to play Spiritual Awakening, so I'm gonna go ahead and try this. And if you hear my voice being a little bit shit, if you hear me struggling to kind of get points out, if I'm going a little bit too slow, that's why you know. Without further ado, welcome back to Spiritual Awakening. I haven't played Spiritual Awakening in a hot minute. What I wanted to go ahead and do is I wanted to level up Tosen 2 ranks, and I wanted to see how he is as a rank 14 beater. So we're gonna get this done. So that's up to rank 13, and this is going to be to rank 14. I strongly believe that he is going to be one of my strongest characters. If I go ahead and go to powerless properly, he is above HOGYOKU AIZEN. That's a really big deal, because that means he'll straight up fucking replace HOGYOKU AIZEN on my main team until I level up Isshin any further. So it's actually a really big deal. Holy shit, dude. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy a few things for Isshin here. Then I'm going to show off our boy Tosen. We're going to try and see how good he actually is as a character. I just want to go ahead and put my currency into this for now, because so I've skipped a couple days vlogging into this game, because I don't really care that much. In fact, what I'm also going to do here is after this video, I'm going to leave my division, because I'm not helping them at all, and I feel like I need to be better. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to see the attacks that Tosen has at rank 14, and we're going to see how good he is. His first is high-in. So it dashes forward, backwards, pulling them close to him, and then he throws down fire, which burns them. It doesn't actually inflict burn, by the way, it just kind of has that effect. The second, which is a area of effect around him, which I personally think should have the split mask down the middle, but it doesn't for some reason. It releases the portion of hollow power to a large area and deals bleed for every hit it does, which is pretty good. I think that's probably his shittiest attack, but bleed is a good thing to have. And his third is an invincible. It's an interrupt and a silence, which gets rid of all of their SP in the level. Turns into a hollow, attacks enemies on the screen with a large wave, and silences targets for 4 seconds. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to see what he can do in the most basic of matches. So first I wanted to go ahead, we're going to do this, and I'm going to have him in second position. And we're going to try and see what he can do here. HOGYOKU AIZEN is really shit, from what I've seen, so I'm looking forward to seeing what this Tosen can actually do here. We're gonna be watching him mostly to see what he can do. Starts off with his first, which is kind of alright. It does like a big area of effect and it inflicts like constant damage below them. However, I don't see what he's doing right now because he's dead. I just realized that he is super dead, and I just lost. Am I just missing something, or did I just lose to like 600,000 power with now my best team? That seems pretty bad. It's whatever though. I'm a bit worried there, but I guess it's fine. I do want to try him on like a harder level. Maybe not those ones. Maybe just like, let's try a memory path level with him. I think that could work out, and I could kind of see what he can do here. That's a pretty high power, honestly. Yeah, that's a really high power. Holy shit, 414,000 power with my main team with the Zangetsu and Yamamoto links, which are the ones I usually use anyway. I am worried about the idea of him lacking combos, but it appears that that is unfounded considering what's currently happening. Plus his normal attacks appear to put in a lot of work, and his third, with the bleeding it inflicts, the silencing it inflicts, and everything, this is really strong. Also, the bleed lasts for a really long time, and his normal attacks are actually a pickup off the ground and into the air again. So once you use your first and second and they're on the ground again, you can use your normal attacks, pick them back up, and use your third. That is incredible for comboing, especially when you're using that against a single character. That's beautiful. Maybe I should do a hot spring just to be able to get this done. So let's do a 10 sweep and a 10 sweep, and then we'll see how that goes. It seems like he could put in a lot of really good work, and in terms of summit battles, I think he's going to be one of the most helpful carries, because I didn't actually get the chance to use him much inside my battles before, because he wasn't leveled up and like his power was pretty shit. But now that he's the third best of mine, he's going to be putting in a lot of work whenever I do summit battles / elite duels in the future. In fact, we might actually do one in this episode to see if he can kind of carry a shitty team to a good win. So we'll see. But I want to see what he's kind of like when he's facing a big group of enemies. I have a feeling that his third is going to be the thing that does multiple waves and destroys, like... Yep, that was 20, or that was 18 kills there in one big attack. Holy shit, dude. Actually might be my new PvE favorite character, honestly. Like, he's putting in some serious work. The issue is that his bleed doesn't stack quite as much as I want it to. It does 7 stacks per second attack, and the other ones don't inflict bleed, so I'm not sure how to kind of deal with that in general. Maybe if I try to do this, and then if I were to do normal combos, because do normal combos inflict bleed, I actually wonder? I can't tell, but we'll assume they do, because that would make sense, right? Just kind of occurs to me that it actually would make a lot of sense if it inflicted bleed as well, because I remember him or the descriptions of him talking about how he inflicts bleed quite a bit. I wonder how it would be if you had like a full bleed team with Tosen, Grimjow, and there's someone else that inflicts bleed. I don't remember who though. It's fine for now because I don't actually care that much, but like, might be a cool thing to think of for the future. A damage over time stacking thing, I feel like would go really well inside most builds. Maybe Yamamoto as a third would be good. I'll have to see, honestly. Okay, so his first does not combo out of his second. That is good to know. I'm gonna go ahead and pop his third here, just cause new one spawned and she's not having a great time, so die. Okay, so his normals, I'm trying to check if they stack bleed. They don't. The fire also doesn't, and his third also doesn't. So it's only his second that inflicts bleed on the enemies, which is very unfortunate. I felt like it was supposed to do more, but maybe I'm just thinking of this wrong, you know? All in all, he seems like a great character that can carry a lot of really good teams, and he's pretty easy to get as well. I believe he's a quite early level to be able to grind out, I think. I don't actually know because I can't check it there. If I go to inventory and then go to his shards. Yeah, you can get him on, what is this, 4-8? That's pretty early. Plus you get his weapons from this as well, I believe. No, you don't. It's whatever. The thing about him, though, is he doesn't get truly good, I find, until... I guess this? Is this the one where it... Yeah, so I believe this is like where it gets kind of alright. Because even this one is kind of shit. Because it does his Bankai, but it's not actually for very long. 4 seconds is a lot better than 3 seconds. That's the difference of an entire, like, section of the battle. And quite honestly, I do think that he could have a lot of potential inside PvP. Perhaps with special training or super training and stuff like that, he could be a destructive force. But obviously, I can't really upgrade that right now, so instead we're going to do an elite battle and see what is good here. You are fucking horrifying. However, your teams don't have level 8 Aikidos, so it's not that bad. But that is really scary. What we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to fight this one with Tosen in the front, Byakuya, and then Mayuri. Nope, that's not happening. I gotta actually pick like a proper team. How about this Ichigo, because he has healers, and maybe Byakuya? Oh god, that's... I might have to just go with AIZEN, but at the same time, then I'll have a struggle of trying to beat the other one. Fuck it, we're gonna go for AIZEN with this kind of build, and we're gonna see how this goes. We have less power. However, the full hollow Ichigo that this enemy has is at rank 14 in the back row instead of being in the front. If it was in the front, we'd be fucked because he has the big slam downwards. But here, his AI is going to be different from what I actually assume. However, his Ryatsu is a lot higher than mine is. A lot higher. Like a ridiculous amount higher than mine is. So even if I used my top team against his 700,000 power team, I probably won't have much of a chance. Like, let me go ahead and try this here. Now, we're going to do Zangetsu like this. So we have 60,000 power higher, but that's not going to matter because his Ryatsu is going to crush us entirely. Watch this.
3, 2, 1, fight.
Oh, we're coming back a little bit. Little bit. Slight bit of comeback. Are we actually about to get like a semi-alright win here? Because in which case I would have wanted to use Tosen here to be able to show him off, but I guess it's fine. Honestly, the elite duel system inside this game currently is completely fucking broken, because everyone that you fight has ridiculous amounts of power, and if you're a new player, you'll have no chance of getting anywhere. I'm not excited about it, honestly. I'm not especially happy about any of it. Also, apparently these monkey doll things are going to be important or something. Wait, do you put these Hogyokus in to be able to get... You do. Oh, fuck. I can get so many. Okay, so I'm gonna be back when this monkey dolls event actually occurs in a couple of days, because I may have quite a few of those. But what I will say here is Tosen does seem like a fantastic character. He just needs to find his kind of niche here. If I go ahead and I try to fight this team, the Z-Toner team, I think we're gonna have an actual battle. The issue is my Soul Echo is Spirit Skeleton is so low that it doesn't really have much of a chance in the end game PvP, even when the Ryatsu is lower. But honestly, Tosen, if he gets off his third, he crushes entire enemy teams. Though what I am noticing here is... we seem to struggle quite a bit if we use Tosen instead of using HOGYOKU AIZEN. I think it's because HOGYOKU AIZEN has such great full screen stuns, so maybe Tosen might be better as a damage dealer in the back row. I have to test that. I wonder, is the Purgatory Trial currently going to allow me to use Tosen at all? It is not. It is not going to be a thing. I'm going to jump forward a couple minutes so I can show off Tosen in another arena battle and see if I can do something better. 3, 2, 1, welcome back. Okay, so what we're going to go ahead and try here is we're going to swap around our team, and we're going to put AIZEN, we're going to put HOGYOKU AIZEN, then we're going to put Kaname, because I think Kaname's role is more of a burst damage character than it is a second character that can kind of stun to the point of being good. Like, I feel like Ukiura may do Kaname's job better than he does, but we're going to go ahead and see here if this is going to work out better. I don't... I feel like it doesn't properly represent the real state of things. We're gonna try against Valen. I feel like this is more of a proper showcase, because I feel like that battle may have went by a little bit too quickly. So we're gonna check here if this is still going to be the case, even in a far harder difficulty thing, and see how that goes. We're mainly watching for Kaname's ability to survive a little bit, and then getting off his third, because that's going to be his main source of damage. I do have HOGYOKU AIZEN using his third right now, and now it triggers Tosen to do his, which silences all the enemies in general, and it allows us to get the win. So, it seems like Kaname does have a place on the team, just not as a second position, instead as a Ukiura replacer, which I still think is better, and in terms of summit battles, he actually could be a lot better. You're up to 1,000,000 power. Holy fuck, you do you, man. But yeah, that's basically it. I want to try against this one as well. I'm curious whether Kaname has the ability to actually beat this or not. So we're going to check this and see how it goes. And obviously, if it doesn't actually do anything crazy, then we're fine. But I'm curious if Kaname can survive long enough to be able to actually be worth using. Because that's the issue with Ukiura, is usually dies way too early into the battles. And then everyone else has to heal away. Yeah, no. It seems like universally Kaname's defenses were way too low to actually live through everything. Interesting. Definitely interesting to find out. That's just kind of all I wanted to go through right now. It's just a good thing. I will, in fact, say this is pretty alright. Now, I'm going to use Kaname here in this battle to see how well he can do with his bleed, his attacks, and his third, that silences. And we're going to see that, and then I'm going to leave the division and finally kind of have that as the end of this. What I am noticing here, I appear to be missing most of my attacks. Not sure why. This is it's a constant crit thing right now as well. So we're gonna see like the maximum possible damage with Kaname, which is bad because that's not representative of his actual damage. But you know what? It's whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and pop my third just so I can do a little bit more work, and we'll do this. I'm gonna use my normal combos to be able to link into things. His second, the fact that it's invulnerable actually helps a lot. And it seems like for a long drawn out battle, it actually does a lot of really good effort. Especially because it inflicts the bleed so easily. And it's pretty much a guaranteed hit. Because they're gonna walk into it for the most part. And them walking into it basically confirms your ability to actually destroy them pretty harshly with it, honestly. And like, his link into his third also helps a lot. Also, he's about to, enemies on Getsu is about to go into rage, so we're gonna go ahead and try to avoid all of that bullshit. All right, he's into his rage, so we're gonna try to just get this done for now and be fine. Pop Sister's gift so I can get some more damage done. And with the invulnerability that I get out of the second, lets me link into a lot of really good things. Plus, the issue is I'm afraid of running away as Kaname, because, like, shit's hard, man. It's hard to run away from these enemies, especially when it's Zangetsu, because Zangetsu is such, like, a terrifying full-screen force, and if he uses his third, I'm fucked. So, just kind of how it goes, I guess, and that's the end. So we did it roughly about, I want to say 30 million? 40 million. So, not incredible, but honestly, for a character that's rank 14 and not broken like Uryu, that's not bad. And it was pretty easy, honestly. The cooldowns were very fast, very to the point. I think there's definitely some good shit there. I'm gonna go ahead and quit this division. Because I think I'm fine. I'm not really helping out in the things anyway, so it's alright. I don't really need a division anymore because I don't really play this game actively to the point where I would be worth having as a companion. But yeah, so I'll see you guys next time when I start using these monkey dolls to actually use, and I'll see you when that happens. Bye for now. Invest in Tosen. He's a hero.